Welcome to the Lore Boys podcast. My name is James, and today I'd like to talk to you about Sonic the Hedgehog. But not really Sonic the Hedgehog. I want to get into the origin story of Knuckles the Echidna. Also, we'd like to talk about the creation of the Angel Island and the origin of the Chaos Emeralds. Stay tuned, have a laugh with us, and let's have some fun. Lore Boys. Lore Boys here. My name's James Miller.
Laura Dern here.
Yeah. Welcome to our 50th episode, and boy, have they gone by fast. You know what else goes fast? Sonic the gosh darn Hedgehog. We're going to talk about that a little bit today.
That's not so bad.
Yeah.
That was you prepared us for something much worse.
Yeah. Well, I figured I'd warn you wouldn't boo me this time. So today, I am James Miller, and I am joined with...
Today, I am Ethan Palmer.
Today, I am Peter O'Donohue.
Well, that's who we are today. That's
who we are.
perfect.
Great.
I would like to comment on the 50th episode thing. Thank you all, every single one of you.
You
Fucking
beautiful
maniacs.
bastards.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep coming back, but you do, and it's
Yeah.
more and more of you every time, so thank you for sharing, thank you for listening, thank you for making doing 50 episodes totally worth it. I know the numbering system on the artwork is fucked. That's on me, because I can't count, because
Yeah.
I draw.
So I know what you're thinking. It's 50 episodes, but you guys have been doing it for a year and 5 weeks now. Aha.
Yeah.
Aha, gentle mathematician who listens to the podcast. We had a 3-episode buffer for a while.
Why do you do a
Yeah.
podcast about triangles?
And at least 3 of those got trashed. There were some good points in there, but there are also some that we'd rather just redo with our new knowledge, our great showmanship.
Our new names.
Production quality.
Yeah.
That we chose today.
Yeah, today I am
Our new
James Miller.
host that we've hired, so this will be the last time you're hearing the 3 of us because we're useless.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, thank you all so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for following us on Facebook. Thank you for downloading the episode. Thank you for the overwhelmingly positive reviews on iTunes, except for that one-star review who didn't decide to type anything, coward. Hey, maybe we did something wrong. I don't know what they thought.
You know what? Leave us a 1-star review if you want.
No!
Tell us why.
Don't.
Well,
But don't. Just tell us why.
Yeah,
just
just
tweet
tell
at
us
us.
why. On
Tweet
our
at us
Facebook
why.
or on Twitter.
I want everyone to leave us a 1-star review.
Yeah, everybody listening right now, leave us a 1-star review.
Yeah.
But then also 7 5-star reviews.
I want to get on. Yeah, exactly. I want to get on the most controversial part. Of
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're the edgiest podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. Anyway, Jambo.
Yeah.
What are you talking about for our 50th episode?
So, Jamie,
what
what-
could possibly be worth it?
So, Jamie, what's your favorite Sonic porn?
Yeah.
Because I hear they're a thing, and that's why you chose this
Yeah,
topic,
dude.
right?
I'm just chasing some tails all the time.
Oh! Was that the bad joke you told us to get ready for?
I'm not gonna boo
You
that
son
one.
of a bitch! You said there was one bad joke.
I'm not gonna boo that one. That was good. I like that.
Today, I want to talk about Sonic.
We're going
the
knuckle
world.
deep on this one.
Hey,
With Sonic, I want to talk not
blaze
about
through it.
not about Sonic himself. I want to talk about 4,000 years before Sonic happened. What year that is doesn't really matter. We're talking Sonic relative years here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before the first
SRY. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sonic relative years.
Exactly. It's the Canadian currency as well.
The SRY.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The SRY.
Yep. So I want to talk about 4,000 years before Sonic began.
On the planet Mobius.
So it is on Mobius,
I
actually.
know
It is
that.
on
Like
Mobius.
the strip?
It is, yeah.
Whoa.
What is a Mobius strip for the not knowing viewers
It's
at
a,
home?
Is it a math thing?
It's a one-sided.
one-sided circle?
Yeah. So picture you have a strip of paper, and you fold it over, but like flip one side and connect them. So you have a figure 8 of a paper, and it is a 2D object that has
Yeah.
only one. Or is it a 3D object?
It's a 3D object that
Yeah.
has only one side.
One side. If you
And I
don't
don't thi-
account for the thickness of the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's really cool properties. There's people who make like Mobius bottles and things like that, which are really cool. Look up Mobius strips, guys. I can't
Yeah.
recommend them enough. But there's not a lot that goes on with Mobius strips in the Sonic world. It is on the planet Mobius. I want to talk a little bit about Sonic, the franchise, before we get into what I want to talk about.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
He's a saga.
Yeah. What are your experiences with Sonic?
I have none.
Sonic 2 is the first video game I ever played in my life.
Well,
No.
on what?
Sega Genesis.
Nice.
Yeah,
I played-
My neighbor had a Sega Genesis.
I played Sonic on the Sega Genesis for the first time when I was 22 years old, I think.
Wow.
So,
Sega Genesis was gifted to me for my 5th birthday.
nice.
I had a Sega Genesis
I never
growing
had a
up.
Genesis.
I
I had a
had
SNES.
yeah. My neighbor just down the street from me had a Sega Genesis with about 20 to 40 games. I can't remember because I was too young. It was a lot of games.
He had about 1 billion games.
Yeah.
I went over to his house. He has every game ever known to man.
No, but the thing was, he moved out to college, and his parents said, "Don't bring this to college because you need to study," and gave me all the games.
Oh,
90s parents, am I right?
Yeah.
care about education and shit. We,
I was a 6-year-old boy with more games than I could play.
Yeah.
more games than I could count.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sonic 2 was the first game I ever played because it was co-op. I used to play with my buddy Adrian. And then he had Sonic 1 and 3 as well, but 1 didn't have co-op.
Yeah.
So
I
we
played Sonic 2 the fucking a lot with my little brother.
We never managed to beat Dr. Robotnik at the end. I have no idea where you're supposed to hit his giant Mecha Robotnik without dying.
Yeah, I actually never got to the end either because I was too young. I had 1, 2, and 3D, which is like 3D Sonic. It was kind of like isometric. You look down and you just kind of like ran.
It's Diablo style.
It was
like
kinda-
a Diablo clone. It's
But, like,
Sonic.
Cool stuff where like the camera would spin in certain areas and stuff,
Okay.
and the music was always great.
Yeah.
But I did play a lot of 2. I never actually beat any of them, but my cousins used to come over and would know all the cheat codes. And
Yeah,
everything.
I've never finished a Sonic game either.
Oh, they're
Ever.
fantastic.
Me neither. I've played 1 once.
Okay.
I played the Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
Do you know what a
whatever it
chow
is?
is? We're gonna get into it later.
Dog food.
Other than dog food
Ale,
and some
CHL.
sort of alien Furby. No.
Yeah, it looks like an alien Furby. It looks like a gumdrop pet if you could have one.
Yeah, the Chow Garden was hype.
So I've played 1
Yeah.
once, but I know the theme to Chemical Plant. That's all.
Yeah, dude, it's good. It's good.
It's a great jam. It's a fucking banger.
No,
That's all I can say.
They're great games. They're tough games, and they were fast paced for their time too. Because like a lot of these games weren't able to refresh fast enough to be able to run that quickly, right? And Sega figured it out. Aside from their intro thing, where Sega, that's
Yeah.
all the RAM, they put the rest into the game.
I took all the RAM, yeah. It was
Yeah,
like
exactly.
80% of the game's RAM or
Yeah.
something was in the Sega soundbite.
Exactly. So Sonic the Hedgehog, it's a franchise of video games released by Sega, starring their mascot character Sonic the Hedgehog. This was in response to Super Mario. They needed their icon.
Flagship, yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, well, they needed a mascot.
They needed a Mario.
Yeah. And their claim to fame is Mario. He moved 3 times as fast as Mario or faster. He had more animations when jumping and things like that. And the Sega Genesis, for its time, was a great machine. It was really cool.
Yeah, it
Sega-
was really, really good.
Sega Genesis, excuse my ignorance.
Yeah.
Sega Genesis was an SNES era machine?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the NES one was a Sega Master System, of which I have never seen in person.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I am told
See, that's it. I
exists.
never even heard. Maybe I've heard of it, but it never registered.
I put the
in my-
Sega Master System in the same classification as the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot.
And it's
Yeah.
never been seen nor photographed.
No, I mean it's been seen by a lot of people in trailer
Yeah.
parks,
but
but nobody could really accurately describe it to me.
Yeah, excuse my privilege, but I got the Sega Genesis for my 5th birthday and then N64 for my 8th, and both close to release dates.
Dude.
So,
Don't talk
but
to me about
1991 is when Sega was made, and that was the year I was born. Or so not Sega, sorry, Sonic was made,
Okay.
and that was the year I was born. So I played it.
1991?
Yeah, in 91. So I played it 5 years after it was released, but it was amazing. Like, yeah, it blew my little 5-year-old brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was on the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. Is that what you're speaking about, Peter? Is it the Mega Drive that you said?
I have no idea. I don't know what the difference between the Master System and the Mega Drive is.
I think the Mega Drive was the alternate name for the Genesis, if I had to guess. But
Could be.
tweet at
That
us.
sounds like a Japanese literal
yeah,
translation.
I couldn't tell you. I have no
Yeah.
fucking idea.
So, quick little disclaimer. According to Kevin Ava, the former Sega Europe community manager, the canon and continuity of Sonic the Hedgehog games are somewhat in flux all the time because certain plot elements are only valid when Sega wants or needs them to be at the time, and they can be easily changed later on. So,
Wow.
what we're telling you is Sonic 2018.
Yeah, we're telling you Lore Boys canon.
Yeah, I'm
Sonic.
telling you 4,000 years before 1991. Canon from 2018.
Okay.
What year is
Okay.
that?
4,000 years from 1991. You just made fun of me so much for the last one. For my math, I'm not trying.
We had a whole discussion about that. Yeah.
Was it?
It's in the Sonic universe. It's 4,000 years before when the game came out in 1991.
Lore Boys canon is an established canon. It's on most Wikipedia pages
Yeah.
now. If you go Google it.
And that's Lore Boys canon, right?
Yeah.
Lore Boys
That
canon
statement that you just said.
Yeah, exactly.
Is considered Lore Boys
Well,
canon.
our next
Exactly.
episode's about Wikipedia. So
What do you guys know? Do you know anything about the Sonic universe so far? I know you mentioned Mobius.
I know about Mobius, but I
I
learned
know
that
Dr.
from
Robotnik,
I know that from an Ego Raptor cartoon.
Cool. What is the alternate name for Dr. Robotnik?
Eggman.
Just
Eggman.
terrible. Yeah.
It's Eggman, right?
Yep, it's
Okay.
Eggman. You
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
it.
no, it's an Ego Raptor cartoon that I learned the word Mobius from. I've never played a game in which Sonic actually speaks because I played 1, 2, and 3, which are all pantomime 16-bit
He's
games.
a hedgehog.
It's the ones
Hedgehogs
worth
can't
playing.
speak, Peter.
What?
It's the ones worth playing. And what did you say?
He said he's a hedgehog. Hedgehogs can't speak.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it-
I never played. I've never played a 3D Sonic, which is where they added a lot of
Where they notoriously got
garbage.
very bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in the world of Mobius, this isn't mentioned in the episode I was going to get into, but the world of Mobius, there are humans. There are also anthropomorphized animals. That's the first time I said that word right on the podcast. I always mess that up.
Hey, wow.
Anthropomorphized?
We say it a lot.
Yeah, we
Anthropomo-
Talk about it. If this is your first time listening to the Lore Boys podcast, we
Go
talk
back
a
and
lot
find
of
it.
yiff.
Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
Yep. So the animals, the one of the most prevalent animals on Mobius were the echidna, one of the only mammals to lay eggs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that a real
Echidnas
thing?
lay eggs, and so do platypi.
platypuses.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm probably right.
I feel like I'm probably right.
Platypuses?
What's the plural of octopus, Peter?
Octopi.
No, it's octopodes. Octopus is derived
Is
from the
it?
Greek. You should know this, you son of a bitch.
I have made it abundantly clear
Yeah.
that I do not speak Greek.
Octopodes or octopuses.
Really?
Why do
Hey.
people say octopi then? I heard it once. It must be true.
Well, it's like that's the common
Cacti
pluralization
is
of
a thing.
It's the common pluralization of the Latin.
Oh.
And it's
Who we know are the shitty Chinese knockoff of the Greeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, they own like 75% of the world at some point, but
Whatever.
that's shitty Chinese knockoff.
Yeah. If you go on
Well,
the
wait-
Twitter, the bootleg stuff Twitter, you
That's
just see
it.
you just see a bunch of Latin history. That's it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mobius sounds like a Latin word though.
Mobius.
Yeah, it does sound Latin. I don't know what Latin
I
sounds like.
yeah.
That's just not the
I'm
word
not
you heard.
sure, dude, because I feel like the Greeks did a lot of
Butt
what
fucking.
modern math.
Lorem.
What were you saying?
What modern math is today, and I feel like yeah. And the Mobius strip was like one of these things that confounded mathematicians because it's like,
So did the Greeks, though.
is that not what I said? I thought I meant to say Greeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do a lot of stuff that would confound mathematicians. if you know what
Greeks
I'm
and
saying.
Romans both
Yeah.
came up with a lot of
Okay,
math stuff. Greeks were like the basis for modern math and modern language, I
Yeah.
think.
I kept saying if we got 1% of every triangle, we'd be in the green instead of ruined, worthless country.
What the fuck? What's that mean?
Dude, come on.
1% of every triangle.
Yeah, man. So look, you do a squared plus b squared equals c squared minus 1.
Yeah.
That minus 1, give it all to us. We win.
Boom.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to fix the Greek economic system.
Yeah,
We still have the drachma and everything instead of the euro.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Germans take all our art and give us our currency. Hot take on European politics, of which I know nothing about.
Most of the games of the Sonic series were developed by the Sonic team, except for some of
You
the
don't
spin-offs.
say.
Except some of the good ones.
Yeah. Some of the spin-offs were independently developed by Sega of America.
There's a BioWare one.
Is
What?
there?
Yeah,
Oh,
BioWare made the
No
fucking
way.
DS Sonic game. I just remembered.
That's amazing.
Oh, no.
I have a DS. I want to pick this shit up now.
I can't remember what the fuck it's called. We got okay. we
How
always-
how many fuckable
it-
characters?
I
are
want to.
there?
I want to just betray the lore boys here. Every time on the episode that you hear us say we're gonna Google that afterwards, we are always too drunk and forget.
Yeah.
But I hope to God we remember.
I
still
sometimes
have-
Google it in the
Yeah.
edit.
We still have dank memes number 35 queued up on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're gonna
that's
watch
good.
our dank meme compilation.
Yeah, good. So most of them were developed by Sega of America and apparently BioWare. And the music of the first two Sonic the Hedgehog games, which I love, are made by Masato Nakamura of the Japanese band Dreams Come True. And I haven't looked them up yet, but I really want to look them up.
Yeah.
Dreams Come True.
That's cool.
Michael Jackson apparently did some music as well. That's a
Well,
rumor.
yeah, in general, yeah, he has.
No,
yeah. I
Yeah.
think Michael Jackson was
Yeah.
almost known for
I've
his music.
heard people have told me that Michael Jackson has made music in the past.
Yeah.
I've yet to hear proof.
I thought he just danced.
Yeah, exactly. But apparently Michael Jackson did some music for Sonic 2.
Yep.
Apparently.
That's possible.
No say?
With Eddie Van
That
Halen.
sounds like such a classic schoolyard rumor from the 90s. Like,
Dude, that might be what it is.
Yeah.
Just like the
Who knows?
Pokemon things where it's like if you move the truck next to the SSN, you can catch a Mew
yeah.
or whatever.
Oh
it's not
my
true.
gosh,
Yeah.
Do you remember like schoolyard rumors like that?
They
man?
were great.
I was really petty one time. I said I bought Pokemon Gold and Silver on day one, and I actually got them a day early from Zellers Canada because they're like Walmart Canada and release things early.
Ah!
It's like a minor local store and a chain. Just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
They got
probably
out-
today. I don't
They
know.
got
take it
bought
to-
out by Target, and then
Yeah.
Target got thrown out of Canada.
So the petty
in like 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, the petty thing I did was there was a friend in school who was going to beat the game before I did, and I told him, you know what? If you go in, there's like this one cave before the Elite Four in I totally forget what it is, but in Pokemon Gold and Silver, I was like,
Which Elite Four? The Kanto or the Johto ones?
I forget, dude. But he
Did you
was
fight two Elite Fours in Gold
Yeah.
and Silver?
Okay, Gold and Silver are still the best Pokemon games because there are 2 Pokemon leagues and 16 gyms. And
Yeah.
after that, when they went into Ruby, it's just 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, and then
Yeah.
Sun and Moon are just garbage in general.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to cut you off. This
No.
I played Silver and
No,
Gold, and
it's
that's blowing my mind. I don't remember.
So
that at all.
okay, it's a huge game, right? And I'm about to win it. I'm like, I'm gonna beat the first one on the school ground who beats this thing. And then there's this other guy, and he's like about to beat it before me. And I was like, if you cover every single square in this dungeon area, and you press B on every single square, you get the best Pokemon in the game. So
Celebi would be that one.
yeah, so rather than beating the game, he spent the entire next 2 days pressing B on every single square in this like Pokemon infested area. He did it. He's like, oh, it didn't work. I'm like, oh, you must have did it wrong. And then I beat it first.
I do want to confirm one schoolyard rumor about Gold and Silver on the Game Boy Color. If you turned off your Game Boy while it said saving do not turn off,
Yeah.
when you were moving a Pokemon from box to box,
Yeah.
it would duplicate the Pokemon.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
So you could also duplicate items.
There's a lot of dupe. I've watched enough Pokemon speedruns
Cinnabar
to
Island.
see some of the crazy shit they do to dupe items.
Yeah.
Like, just like the
Put it in the 6th slot, and then you have to go to this place, and
Yeah.
then there's a random number generator, and it knows from your steps. And if
That's
you
it.
step into this place, and then you do this, and
Yeah.
you leave.
if
and
you,
then,
if you watch like an all glitches speedrun of Pokemon Blue, it's literally like 3 minutes of them playing the game, catching their first Rattata, and then it's just menuing so that they break the game and they can walk through any wall and go anywhere and catch any Pokemon with one Pokeball throw, pretty much. Just like
Yeah.
fuck?
yeah, they just like Pokemon Blue and Red are so shattered as far as like the game code goes.
They're made by like Stu Pickles from
Yeah.
the Rugrats, so they held
Yeah.
together with duct tape and paper clips.
Yeah,
Well, I think
exactly.
there's a lot of games that are built that way, but it's the popularity of the games that gets to that
Yeah.
point. It's like Ocarina of Time. Like, look
Yeah.
how broken that game
Exactly.
Oh, the
is.
speedruns of that where you
you-
like get out of Cocorico Forest and then you just like
You backflip a couple times in a river,
and
yeah.
it's like
and you're just like in
at the castle.
and you're in Ganon's tower at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think like the best record for that one right now is like something like 7 to 13 minutes or something for Ocarina of Time.
I think 7 tops.
Yeah, I think 7 is what it is. I can't remember, but I've watched a few of them over the years. I remember it used to be 13. I think it's 7 now.
Yeah.
But anyways, like
AGDQ going on, or SGDQ happening this next weekend. I
on
think?
the yeah, well,
Yeah.
exactly. On the subject of
This
games
weekend.
going fast.
This weekend.
yeah, no, yeah, that's it. Oh, that was a
Or
good one.
for all the listeners, it'd be last weekend now. It would be the first weekend of SGDQ.
Yeah, if this is the first time you're hearing about it, you missed it.
Yeah.
So yeah, most of these games they feature blue, heroic, anthropomorphic hedgehog named Sonic, and we've all heard of him. If you played a video game, you probably heard of him.
Yeah.
He's
If
a
you've been on the internet, you've heard his Bitcrest theme song while he looks he's poorly drawn, running
Yeah.
very fast. Gotta go fast.
Yeah, it's he's a player character. He's a good guy. He saved the world countless times over in the Sonic universe.
Kissed a human woman.
Oh, he did.
some
He
reason.
wears gloves and shoes.
There's a crossover comic between him and I didn't know where I was going with the sentence until I started it.
I love that. That's such
Quickly,
a Michael
Jamie.
Scott moment.
Quickly, Jamie, put words in your mouth.
There's a crossover comic with him and Mega Man, actually, and Dr. Wily and Eggman or Robotnik are the bad guys.
You need to go stop Dr. Robotnik,
Yeah.
Mega
Yeah.
Save Dr. Wowie.
I'm really happy I remembered that, or else that would have just been a pointless sentence.
That would have been 47 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. So he's a good guy. Sonic's a good guy, and it features his attempts to save the planet from various threats, usually the evil genius known as Dr. Eggman, commonly in Japan, or Dr. Ivo Robotnik in Western regions. I always knew him as Eggman. You guys knew him as Robotnik already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always known him as Robotnik because he was Robotnik in the cartoon.
I thought that Robotnik and Eggman were different enemies in Sonic.
No.
But there were two different people that looked very similar.
They're both, well, in that case, they're both based on Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah. Aren't there
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aren't there all
I
just
didn't know
like
that.
really different versions of ourselves when we think about it? You know, Ethan, like
Your cells replicate so fast,
yeah.
man.
There's work,
Yeah.
Ethan. There's relationship week, Ethan. There's by myself crying, Ethan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my least favorite Ethan.
There's I beat off twice today, Ethan.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't see him much anymore. It's like always beat off 5 times a day, Ethan.
Yeah. The beat off
I'm just kidding. I'm not 17 anymore.
His
I
eyebrow
couldn't.
just gets bigger and bigger each time. Yeah.
Knees weak, palms are hairy.
Mom's spaghetti.
Yeah. There's something on his shirt already.
I almost just spat out my beer. Oh my god.
So the MacGuffin in most of these Sonic games are the Chaos Emeralds. Is what I kind of want to talk about today. Is the origin of the Chaos Emeralds.
Okay.
These are the multicolored emeralds that you pick up in mostly bonus stages throughout the early Sonic games,
Are
and
they
they
in
become
Sonic 2?
they're in Sonic 2.
Okay, yeah.
They're usually like you have to collect enough rings, so then at the end you go through like that little spinny sign, it goes, and then it counts up your score, and they're like bonus stage, and you like do a weird thing.
Is that with
Okay.
with the orbs?
It is with the orbs, and you're I think in Sonic 2 it's top down. I don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
a sound
actually.
effect. Yeah.
He was also doing, for our listeners who aren't watching the video feed, which is non-existent,
Yeah.
he was also doing a hand thing when he
Yeah.
was making that noise.
I'm not sure what it is, but I think in Sonic 2, it might be Sonic 1. But whenever you get to the bonus stage, you are looking at a flat screen of Sonic as a ball, and your up, down, left, right tilts the screen, kind of like
Oh,
like
yeah,
Kirby
that.
pinball or whatever it is.
You're
like-
thinking of Super Monkey Ball.
No, I'm not. But it's,
No, I know what
it's a
he's
lot
talking-
like Super Monkey Ball. That's
I-
a big comparison.
Yeah, no, I do know what he's talking
Yeah.
about. He is spinning, and you have to rotate the screen around him to kind of solve like a weird bouncy maze.
And in
Okay.
the middle is one of the Chaos
There's one of
Emeralds.
the
If
Chaos
you collect all of them,
Emeralds.
it has a different finish of the game, basically.
yeah, secret ending basically.
Secret ending.
So you got one that's
It's-
on my shirt, one that's in a sock, one that's different finishes. No?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. One that I just
So-
got out of the way of. Thankfully, it's on my pillow.
Yeah. So like the Chaos Emeralds, there's 7 of them, and they have depending on the game, I have to say, there was like I think 7, then 8, then 9, then back to 7, then back to 8. There was like one game where you played as each individual character, and each was like personified with a Chaos Emerald. So there's like a purple one, there's a light purple one, there's a dark purple one, and like
Yeah.
those are not what we're talking about today. We're talking about the first 3 Sonic.
There's
games.
too many. For our listeners, Google your name, the Hedgehog. There's fan art.
What?
Oh yeah.
I really want to do that.
Just-
I mean, James is a pretty common name too.
Just in
Yeah.
case, just in case this is your first episode of the Lore Boys. First, thank you. 2, if you came here because you thought this was going to be about Sonic, I think you're a pervert. And the fan art is weird. But yeah, there's like a thing you can do on the internet where it's just you type in your name, the Hedgehog, go to Google Image. There's tons.
Yeah.
Peter the Hedgehog is a stoner with a skateboard, so thankfully he's not like one of the weirder ones. But like,
For the same reason you guys came to choose to listen to the podcast, the same reason I chose to research this podcast.
was
yeah.
it the
You're a
Disturbed
pervert.
fan art?
Yeah, exactly.
It used to be a meme in season 1 of our podcast where we used to tell our listeners to send Peter Sonic porn.
Oh, that's
yeah, that's
We used to
true,
tell
yeah.
listeners like, hey,
Yeah.
tweet at Peter all your best Sonic porn at the end of every episode.
Yeah.
I think it was just one episode we said it, but let's say it was a meme. Every single episode we said it. Yeah,
Every episode's a meme. Every
Yeah.
episode,
Every
of Lore
episode a
Boys.
meme.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 7 of them. These Chaos Emeralds, like they are the most basic thing in the game's plot. So you're encouraged to collect them all to get the happy ending of the game, and usually to defeat Eggman.
Yeah,
but
the weird ending of the second Sonic game is when Tails gets thrown into a Korean internment camp, and then you have.
I missed
sound
that
weird.
one.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because you got all the Chaos Emeralds, so
Yeah,
you don't get to
really.
see that ending.
It is funny because like Kirby, which is an episode we've done.
The gore episode.
Yeah,
the gore
if
ending.
you go the extra mile to do all the bonus objectives, you end up getting the much darker, much harder
that's right.
ending. Whereas Sonic, if you go the extra mile, you only get the happy ending.
That's right, yeah. No, it's true. You do get the happy ending. I didn't look them all up because
Yeah.
I never finished them, but I looked up the first one, and it's like there's a bunch of flowers that grow in Green Hill Zone. It's like
And
kind
Sonic,
of underwhelming.
Sonic and Tails have baby, right?
I'm
I'm pretty sure I've seen this before.
Tails' first name is Miles. Is Tails a girl?
Miles.
No,
Tails.
it's Miles. His name is Miles Prower.
Yeah. So they're
Wait,
both
what?
men.
Yeah, it's a.
His name is Tails, Peter
Miles Tails.
Prower.
I think Tails is like a call sign. 'Cause
Yeah.
his name is a joke of Miles.
What is
per
Sonic?
hour.
Just like
name.
like Batman's Peter Parker, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And Sonic is
Oh!
Sonic's alter ego is the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I just got so mad, like the Hulk or Tony Stark.
Yeah, so the method, Dr. Eggman uses these emeralds as well to fuck your day up, basically. The emeralds, I'll get into why they can fuck your day up later.
Yeah, what exactly do they do?
Yeah, well, we're going to get into it a little bit. Like, the method used to get these, it differs between titles in the series.
Are they like Darkseid's Infinity Stones?
Yeah.
While we're
I know
spending-
everything. I know everything about Marvel, so I'm going to say yes.
Yeah. Comrade Jamie goes to the movies all the time.
Yeah. There's also something called the Master Emerald. And this is more powerful than all of the other 7, I think we said. It's all the other emeralds are not as strong as the Master Emerald.
Right.
And we're going to get into the origin story of how when we found the Master Emerald and when we found the Chaos Emerald, 4,000 years before Sonic 1 started.
Okay.
So yeah, there's 7 ancient emeralds and mystical relics tied to the Master Emerald with powerful properties and abilities. Those that hold the Chaos Emeralds use their powers to do a variety of things, such as initiating a super transformation, powering machines, wrapping time and space, warping time and space rather, and
Or wrapping it.
wrapping it. You can wrap it right around like
Yeah,
a
whatever you
Mobius
want.
strip.
You can wrap it right around itself.
Yep, like a Mobius strip. And anyone who combines all 7 of these emeralds, these Chaos Emeralds,
Whoa.
will get a loading screen on their phone.
What a dramatic pause! My God, we're not used to this kind of tension on the podcast.
We'll control ultimate power.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never saw that one coming.
Yeah. Over time, emeralds have been gathered multiple times, but each time they're all gathered, and like the Dragon Balls, when their wish is fulfilled.
They get scattered again.
Yeah, is the Dragon Balls the same way they get scattered?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
But you guys,
Why did you bring it up?
it feels right though because we
It
all
does
said
feel
it.
right.
Yeah, we all.
What
said
happened
I
to them?
think that's something I may have absorbed. I've never seen a full episode of Dragon Ball Z in my
Uh,
life.
I watched most of it when I was a kid. Not most of it. I watched up to Cell.
Yeah, when I was
No,
conning,
I watched all of Cell, and then I stopped watching when
Yeah.
Boo came around.
when I was conning kids into play Pokemon longer than they needed to, so I could beat it first.
Son of a bitch.
I was watching the Cell series. Yeah.
You were like, I could beat it before this kid, but I want to see the showdown between Cell and Vegeta,
Yeah.
and I know I'm going to be booked from 6 to 6:30
Actually, I think it was Majin Buu, but anyways, regardless, irregardless.
Don't you use fake words on my podcast. Anyway, more about the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah. So yeah, their power is unmatched by pretty much anything else in the universe. The Master,
What about Super Sonic?
Supersonic is actually he becomes supersonic whenever he has all 7 of the emeralds.
Oh,
So that's why he's all
shit.
powerful.
He turns into Goku.
But there's 2 things that are stronger than all the emeralds. I told you one.
Gravity.
No.
It was
Actually, opposite of gravity. And you'll see why later.
The strong electromagnetic force.
I forgot
The strong
term,
nuclear
but it
force.
was Johnny King of the Emeralds, the main one.
Master Emerald.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I said Johnny King of the Emeralds, but I was talking about he got it.
Yeah.
The Master Emerald.
The Master Emerald. It's like
That's a title I bequeathed upon it.
yeah.
okay.
Just big emerald. It's stronger than 7 small ones.
Big Emerald, best Emerald. Some
Yeah.
of my best friends are Emeralds.
And then there's another power that is stronger than all the emeralds. I'm not going to get super into it.
Is it friendship or love?
It's the power of the stars.
Uh,
And you can't define it, and it just happens in
Sounds
later
like
Sonic
friendship or
games.
love. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well, it's described as the force that keeps the multi-dimensional universe together. It holds the multi-dimensions together. It's the glue between each dimension.
It's the strong nuclear force. I fucking got it.
Yeah.
I so got it.
Yeah. So the way these emeralds work, because you get them all together, and what do? You whisper a secret word, open sesame to them. What do you do? What do you
I
think?
have no idea.
I take them out. I show them the best night of their life. I romance
Make them feel like they matter.
I make them feel like they matter. I
Yeah.
listen. I take them home. I have beautiful, sweet, consensual
Consensual.
sex with
Yeah.
them. I love that we both got to consent
At the same time.
The Lore Boys are big advocates for consensual sex.
Lore Boys can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I probably never call them again. I don't know.
Well, that's actually a really good point because they
You probably should.
no that fit with their definition. That fit with your definition. Your goal was to have sex with the emeralds.
If they wanted.
I guess
no.
if you want to put it so crassly.
Yeah.
No, yes.
That was the end product.
The
more
way
than
the emeralds
goal.
work is they sense your motives and they just do something, then they scatter. So you had sex with the emeralds, then you never saw them again.
Oh,
Good.
they did that to me?
They did even.
Yeah. No, they sensed your
How?
motive.
How's it feel,
This
you
sucks.
pig?
This really sucks. I wish nobody would ever go through this.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So
I'm
that's
betrayed
how,
by these emeralds.
that's how emeralds work. Some people use it to like solve world hunger. Ethan used to get his rocks off.
Hey, emeralds are rocks, aren't
I
they not?
mean, all problems are relative. It's a fallacy to compare me not wanting to finish my meal to starving kids in Africa.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Do you mean
You know.
fallacy about those emeralds with a
Phallus,
PH?
yeah, phallus,
I
yeah.
thought so, yeah.
it's very phallicistic. That's the it's a Greek word. So
It's 5.
I can confirm it's a Greek word. I understand,
Oh.
despite what I said earlier.
the Greeks know all about phallic.
No.
Totally.
So they generate chaos energy, like which they would have to hang with Ethan in that bedroom.
Hashtag same.
Yeah. But they can also absorb
Chaos energy.
chaos energy.
Nice.
I'm not sure which game or comic or show this is from, but there's a quote from Tails saying, "You just stop the mind control laser beam because you have the chaos emeralds." And
I
that's
feel like
just
that
what it
might be a
sounds like.
paraphrase.
No, that was a quote.
That's great. Did he do the same hand things that you did?
Yeah, I have my hands in the air.
A lot of gestures this episode that you're missing out on.
Yeah.
If you'd like the Lore Boys to stream their recordings
Yeah.
before you get the edited episode
Yeah.
on iTunes, please let us know on Facebook or Twitter.
Leave a 5-star review. Letting us know.
Yeah, more video feed. Oh my god,
Yeah.
what a mess that would be.
Yep. So if you focus your thoughts, the emeralds can even bend reality to achieve certain feats, such as showing visions, performing rituals, reviving dead folks,
Boo!
and making them react to
Why
them on their
boo?
own. Additionally, they can float in the air based on their own power, so they are not defeated by gravity.
Oh!
Yeah.
Aha!
well-
Foolish gravity, I am stronger than thee.
Well, fuck me then.
I have stripped thee of thy strength,
Yeah.
and I float harmlessly in the
I
air.
have robbed thee.
Like gravity's the only thing they can just consistently beat on their own.
The only thing.
Yeah.
They can float.
Well, they devote so much of their resources to beating gravity, their true mortal enemy,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they don't have the resources available to
No,
combat their
until
other
someone
enemies.
comes by with some thinky thoughts, and
Yeah.
then they can just take that and go with it. Yeah.
That sounds like you're talking to somebody. Like it sounds like you're a trailer park person talking to someone who's super smart, and you're just like, well, what'd you come all up in here into our trailer park with your thinky thoughts?
Yeah.
You're just like getting
The Chaos Emeralds are
too
actual
good.
are actual like savant trailer trash that figured out a way to like an anti-gravity machine. Just like they hooked up their tractor to their like refrigerator's motor, and they're like, oh man, it just defeats gravity. I tell you, I don't need one of them thinking machines to do this. Like,
Oh my god, I was trying to think of the artwork.
Where do these
that
peop-
might be it.
Like, where do these people come from who talk like that? Where do the Chaos Emeralds come from? Like where are they from?
Was it a meteor?
We actually don't know.
Well,
So,
good.
I
Some
look-
credits.
Yeah. I looked it up. Their background is shrouded in mystery. No one knows where they came from. They've been around for several millennia, predating the Master Emerald, which already existed before recorded time.
What?
So they're before the Master Emerald, but the Master Emerald was before we recorded time.
Wait,
Why
the
did they
Chaos
create-
Emeralds are from before the Master Emerald?
Why did they need a Master Emerald? When they're just like, we
Maybe
can't.
they made the Master
I think it's like
Emerald?
kind of like a Kerrigan Zerg situation, where like they were just crazy emeralds on their own, and then big old emerald comes up and like, hey, you seven stick together.
Yeah.
We got direction now.
Yeah,
But I
that's
don't
a
know.
great analogy.
Yeah.
That's a great on-brand analogy.
to our StarCraft.
I get
episode.
that. I love StarCraft. You guys were playing Sonic. I was playing Brood War. I get that.
Yeah.
Like a real man.
Yeah. I was playing campaign with cheats. So
Ah,
I was 7 years old.
yeah. Show 'em- yeah, it's fucking Tild. Show me the money.
Yeah.
So what do we know? It's 4,000 years ago. The Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald resided in the Altar of the Emeralds. This is on Mobius.
Okay.
This is the not Earth place before, and a shrine. It's in a shrine on the outskirts of the Mystic Ruins, which I think is a stage.
Now, sorry.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Can I interrupt you with a
Please.
tangential question
Please,
here?
please.
You said on Mobius.
Yes.
Do you know? Like, does the Sonic universe contain other places?
So I was looking through these, and I was really having a hard time figuring out where Sonic lives versus where Knuckles lives versus where these things came from.
Okay.
It seemed I was getting two sources. I was getting Mobius. I was getting Earth.
Okay. So it's like the director of the European Sega games kind of said, like, it's inconsistent. Like, this game he lives on Mobius, this game he lives on
That's it.
Earth. Okay.
Yeah, like honestly, of all the research to do, this one was really tough because I couldn't even. I knew the story I wanted to do of before Sonic, and to find the story before Sonic, I had to look up what is it called? The Angel Island, which I
Okay.
knew was the end game. But if I looked up before Sonic, I couldn't find anything. And Angel Island is something. It's a floating island within the Sonic universe.
Are we gonna get there?
We are going to get
Okay.
there.
You don't have to jump shark for me.
So, but just know, Angel Island is not around right now. 4,000 years before. So we're coming to the Genesis,
And we're on-
Hey! Is Mobius flat?
Yeah. Peter asking the real question.
Like our Earth.
No, you know what the real question is? Is Mobius round?
No, dude, it's one-sided. It's
right.
actually flat and round at the same time. It's like a Mobius
it's
strip.
one-sided.
So yeah, we go to Mobius 4,000 heckin' years ago, and the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald are in the Altar of the Emeralds.
That'd be 2000 BC for the uninitiated.
Okay.
If we're relating it to our world, we don't know when Sonic takes place. It's a bunch of
So we're still within the Christian time
Yeah.
frame.
people. By the way, people. I don't think we should base it.
What
What are you doing?
I was just trying to be obnoxious.
Yeah, it's
You
working.
succeeded, yeah.
Sorry, that was good. Sonic, I wouldn't compare it to People Time because the Echidnas kind of like pushed people out of the world.
It's a
because-
dog years, eh?
Yeah, they were the more dominant race.
Oh, Echidnas overthrew humanity?
I don't know if it's echidnas specifically, but it's anthropomorphized animals on Mobius overthrew humanity.
Okay.
Hermanity.
Yeah,
Humanity.
they all became hermits. Oh no, the opposite of
They'll
that.
live in shacks.
They're all feminist people. I mean,
Wow.
humanity.
Herstory
Yeah.
of Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, that's what this episode's about.
I didn't get that till now.
Humanity.
Well,
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
But you got to take the man out. That was the problem with
Oh.
mine, too.
Ugh.
Her, ma.
No, it's
Titty.
humanity.
No.
Her womanity.
It'd be human.
Oh, man.
M-Y-N. Right. Humanity.
Yeah. Her hymen.
Womanity?
Humanity.
Humanishi.
There we go. We did it.
With an I.
Yeah.
The Altar of the Emeralds. It's a shrine in the outskirts or pantsuits of the Mystic Ruins.
Oh.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Sorry. Couldn't resist. So
I love it. It's okay. I love it.
Colony of the Chow lived peacefully there. So the Chow
Whoa, we talked about
or
the Chow
Chaos
earlier.
or Chaos. It's like chaos without an S.
Okay.
So they are like these little gumdrop, cute little things that live together. And they're all happy, and I don't think they speak.
If you inbreed them, they combine. You can make
Yeah.
better chow, and then you can race them.
They look like any game where you have a companion pet that is unable to fight. They look like just these round little things that follow you around.
Oh, they're garbage palicos, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Trash palicos.
Or like cosmetic pets in
A
World of
Moogle,
Warcraft.
a Moogle from Final Fantasy.
Exactly.
How did they not fight?
Moogles help though. Moogles fight. Don't
What,
they?
in what Final Fantasy do Moogles fight?
In Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I never played Tactics. I played 1 through 10. And I've
Okay.
beaten 1 through 10,
Okay.
and they don't fight in
Okay.
any of those.
Did you play 10 too?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, I've never played Final Fantasy.
These are
so-
like picture things that come up to your knee and they're just like really cute and like, hey, welcome here. But they don't talk, but they feel like they're saying that.
Yeah, that's what you understand.
Yeah.
What they're actually saying is end my suffering.
Yeah.
I've been alive. I have existed outside of time for 4,000 years, and I wish to die among the on the altar of the emeralds.
You
Yeah.
can't exist outside of time for a set amount of time.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Sure, you
Weird.
can.
The Altar of the Emeralds, they're there. They live there. They have a colony.
Is the altar of the emeralds a real thing?
Yes.
What? I thought I made that up.
No. I said it like 3 times trying to get you guys on track.
Forgot about that.
No, you're good. They among the tribe's inhabitants, the mystical water beast Chaos, the guardian spirit of the Chaos, Chow, would assume the role of safeguarding the Chaos Emerald. So there's this serpent. It looks like a water beast that has like tentacles. That's kind of serpentine,
I think I know what this guy looks like.
and it oversees the Master Emerald and all the Chaos Emeralds.
Okay, he's the guardian of the... He's the dragon from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, and he's just there, and he takes care of all the things, and he has all these cute little followers that never mean any bad, right? But then along comes the super advanced race of the Echidna. They are the dominant race on Mobius,
Okay.
and they are very advanced, but they're also still split into clans.
Oh,
Yeah.
back into BattleTech, I see.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Jesus
So we have-
Christ. I keep trying to get out, but it keeps pulling me
Keep
back
pulling
in.
back in, yeah.
We have 2 clans we want to hit.
Okay.
Nocturnus clan
Wolf,
and...
Jade Falcon,
No, it's a character in Sonic.
Nocturnus would be Knuckles.
Knuckles.
No, Nocturnus is his own thing. The
Uh,
other one is the Knuckles clan.
Oh.
I said that like as a joke.
No.
That's so stupid.
No, it
I
is-
was thinking
it-
Nocturnus.
It is stupid,
Yeah,
but
like
It's
KNU.
Nocturnus and Nocturnus. The 2 clans we're going to talk about.
no, you think it's stupid now, but
It gets much stupider. Don't worry.
the reason. No, I find that it's the opposite. That the reason that Knuckles is the way he is, it's cool that he comes from the Knuckles clan, and he does come from the Knuckles clan. But we'll get to that. He's where we're gonna finish.
Okay, wait, sorry. You said there's 2 clans?
2 clans: Nocturnus and Knuckles clan.
Oh,
Nocturnus,
Oh, okay, I see,
Nocturnus,
I see.
bad guys. Knuckles, good guys.
okay, I see.
Okay, the Nux
When you
versus
said
the Nox.
he's the other clan, I thought you meant Knuckles was part of the other
No.
clan, not the other clan is named
He may
Knuckles.
not even be named Knuckles at this point. It
They
is
just-
unspecified.
Okay.
Wait, is he like 1,000 years old? Some sort of
He's
god?
over 4,000 years old.
Whoa!
Okay.
Yes.
Knuckles the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Knuckles the Echidna, I should
Yeah.
say?
Knuckles the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get back to Knuckles, but
Yeah.
for now let's focus on the clans.
Okay.
So the clans, we have Nocturnus clan. Their echidna is known for experimenting with the Chaos Emerald as part of the creation of the Gizoid, and these are droids that are mass produced to fight the Knuckles clan.
Are you sure it's not pronounced Gizoid?
It's Gizoid. It's with a G.
Okay. I mean, giraffe is with a G.
Jif.
Well, GIF is the... I always said GIF, but
Listen
GIF,
to me, you caveman son
Yeah.
of a bitch. You get over here, you fight me.
Is it Gizoid or Givoid?
Giraffe or giraffe?
Yeah.
But you guys missed something. That was ancient robots.
Oh, well,
Finish your drink.
I have like only a little bit left.
Me too. All right.
Everyone at home, finish your drink.
Everybody at home.
Everybody at work, yeah, just drop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Go buy a shot. Your nearest drinkery.
4,000 years old robots. I have a feeling it is tied with Dr. Eggman. He likes to turn animals into robots later. Might be tied together. Didn't look into that.
The animals pilot the robots because when you destroy the robot, the cute little chickadee gets away.
Oh, you're right.
Right.
You're right.
So is Knuckles a robot?
No. So the Nocturnus clan is creating robots to fight the Knuckles clan.
Oh.
And the Knuckles
okay.
clan, their prime interest, I'm not even looking at my notes anymore, I'm just into this. The Knuckles clan their prime interest is to preserve the Chaos Emeralds and worship them. And they don't want to mess with making crazy claims to the world or powers. They're like, you know what, this belongs here in the altar of the Emeralds.
They're hippies.
And we respect
Yeah, that's kind of my thought too. I love it. It almost seems like a trope at this point where it's like the people who are so resistant to change are the ones who are they're the good guys,
Yeah.
Remember the good old days when people didn't use robots or technology?
Yeah.
They just worship the damn same thing that's been around for the
Whereas,
past...
in real life now, the people who are resistant to change are legitimately bad.
Exactly.
So I think that's a fair comparison for what I've told you so far.
Yeah.
But every time someone has gotten the Chaos Emeralds together,
Yeah.
something bad has happened. They've been scattered, and when they've been brought together, something bad happens again and again. So the fact that they're all together, undisturbed, preserving the peace,
Tucked into their little emerald bed.
yeah, this is a noble cause. Whether they know,
levitating right above their little emerald bed.
yeah. Yeah, they just use it to hang their clothes and stuff.
So yeah, the Knuckles clan is just there hanging their clothes off it.
Yeah. Because they float perfectly off the
Yeah.
ground. Throw
Yeah.
a sheet over it. It's that's good
Yeah.
use for them.
Yeah, and during Halloween they cut 2 holes in the sheet
Ghost emeralds. A bunch of emeralds show up looking for candy.
Yeah, just that hovering noise is like, woo. Yeah.
I'm out of breath now.
Okay.
So these droids were
Good art,
created
though.
to fight the Knuckles clan and their chief named Pakakamak.
Pakakamak.
Okay, I got
Chief
a quick question. Here.
Pakakamak.
Yeah.
Who, what, where, when, and why? Who the fuck?
Peter, that's 5 questions.
Who decided to
And sometimes how?
add this shit to Sonic?
Probably comics.
Where did this happen? When and why?
Okay.
Why not?
I can do all those. So who decided to add this? It was Sega because this was a really popular franchise. They needed to do it. Why? Because
They knew somebody down
Yeah.
the line would need to host a podcast about lore.
They were thinking
Yeah.
about me.
Yeah, they were thinking about you.
when they did this after the creation of Sonic 1, probably around the time of Sonic 2 and 3.
When video games in general started to develop story,
Yeah.
in addition to pure gameplay.
How most of this was delivered via comics, and
I mean, there's a Sonic. There's been how many Sonic TV shows?
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
been,
well, there was the Sonic one that I watched. There was Sonic Underground, and then there was current Sonic Boom.
okay,
I didn't have cable as a kid, so
yeah, I didn't
No, Sonic Underground was on Teletoon, which was like an antenna show that you could get.
Yeah, I thought
I
watched-
got CBS. Oh no, I didn't get CBS. I
You
got
get CBC, CTV.
CBC. I
PBS.
did not get CTV. I got CBC, PBS, and a French channel.
TQS.
And the Knuckles clan in Pakakamak, he got a bunch of robots coming right for his face.
Okay.
Which
Are they actively? Is the Nocturne clan actively searching for the Chaos Emeralds?
Yes,
Okay.
they want the Chaos Emeralds for ultimate power, to just overthrow all the other clans.
For bad reasons.
Yeah. The Knuckles clan revered them, like I said, and so sorry, let me say it right once. Pakakamak.
Pakakamak.
Pakakamak. Pakakamak had
Pakakamak.
a daughter who was very important. Her name is Tikal.
Pakakamak and Tikal.
Yeah, Tikal spent a lot of time around the Emeralds, and also with the monster or defender Chaos. And Chaos loved Tikal, not in the way like I'm gonna dragon fuck you, but like you're
What
a good
the
person.
fuck does that mean?
Chaos was a dragon.
Dragon fuck you?
Yeah, well, I said Chaos loved Tikal, Not
Yeah.
romantically is what I meant to say.
Okay.
Loves her like I'm not gonna dragon fuck you kind of way.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
You know when you meet someone, you're like, I really, 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 really like you,
But not
and
in a dragon
love you,
fuck kinda way.
but not in a dragon fucking kind
Yeah.
of way.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. Yeah.
When you're walking down the street and you see a girl and you're like, I'm in love with you, but I'm not gonna dragon fuck you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I feel you now.
Honestly,
I understand.
the reason I said it that way, I thought as soon as I said a dragon loves a human, you were gonna go right there. But you guys were surprisingly tame. You're great.
Ethan and I are known to be quiet and reserved
Oh yeah.
young men
Yeah.
Okay.
who never say anything inappropriate or insane ever.
Yeah. Speaking of chaos,
Hey.
yeah, chaos. So chaos was there. Tikal, the daughter of Chief Pakakamak, and the Knuckles clan. They were friend to the Chow and the Chaos, and they were allowed into the shrine. No one's usually allowed in the shrine, but Tikal was allowed in there.
Okay.
So she can hang out with all the emeralds, talk to the dragons.
chaos.
Yeah.
Quite the treehouse they've got here.
Yeah.
And
So-
chaos and all his little chow buddies.
Exactly.
All his homies. All his wingmen, I guess you could say.
Hey, oh yeah, babe.
Yeah. More of a tails man. Sorry guys.
Are you a Knuckles man or a Tails man?
Yeah, exactly.
baby.
Excuse me.
Uh,
I like a nice hourglass hand.
oh.
Big ass.
I'm trying to picture what that looks like.
I can only mix picture with two hands.
What?
You point all your fingers together and then touch them, and it's kind of like an hourglass.
That's like so much like an hourglass. It's
Super.
blowing my
That
fucking
looks
mind.
actually
Yeah.
exactly like an hourglass. I was.
We'll
Yeah.
tweet out a picture of Jamie doing that with his hands because that looked just like an hourglass.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. All right. That's done.
Yeah.
That's a promise that That's a
Okay.
lore boy's promise.
Yeah.
We have tribes.
Yep.
Nocturne.
Pakakamak.
So Nocturne,
Bad
Knuckles,
guys building robots.
Knuckles are now defending the shrine with all
From the
of,
Nocturnes.
from the Nocturnes. The
Tikal,
Nocturnes.
Tikal is allowed access.
Tikal
Who is the daughter of
Pakakamak.
Pakakamak?
So
Yeah.
Tikal is now in the shrine. This is kind of where
With
things
Chaos,
boil.
who's
Yeah.
not fucking her.
This is where things kind of boil over, guys. So this gets interesting right about here. So the Knuckles clan face extermination at the hands of the Nocturne clan.
Oh, they're being overrun.
They're overrun by all these robots at this point. And Chief Pakakamak and his followers launched a raid onto the altar. Or sorry, no, they were defending, and Nocturne launched a raid while they were defending.
Makes
Yeah.
more sense. Yeah.
And to gain the emeralds, to gain undisputed power. Tikal took stand and was overrun by the Nocturnes.
Oh no, Chaos
She-
would probably be upset about this.
She was you're very right. She was trampled, and she was begging her people to leave them alone. Just leave them alone.
The Chaos Emeralds?
Leave Brittany alone.
Yeah.
Leave the Chaos Emeralds alone! They didn't do anything!
Exactly. And then her pleas fell on deaf ears, and they trampled over her, and were about to get to the Chaos Emeralds. Chaos fucking bursts out and demolishes their entire clan and most of the Knuckles clan. And just
The
in the nick-
Knuckles clan?
Yeah.
Or the Nocturne clan.
Nocturne is done. Knuckles is being destroyed just in the pure rage of the serpent.
Oh shit.
Oh
dude.
no!
Yeah. Yeah, so shit's going down.
Hachi-machi.
Tikal, being so close to Chaos, rails him in and traps him within the Master.
Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low. That's
Yeah.
a Marvel reference that you won't get.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's how Black
Oh,
Widow calms
yeah.
the Hulk down.
Yeah, that's it.
in the
Yeah.
Avengers movies. Anyway,
Anyway.
we're a comedy podcast that
Yeah.
talks about nerd lore, and neither of my co-hosts knows much about Marvel. So
Nope.
Most so
I know the movies.
I know we like comic books, guys, but most of the echidna are wiped out right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's none left of the Nocturne, which is fine because they're assholes. But most of the Knuckles clan got knocked out as well, and now Chaos has been trapped within the Master Emerald by the hands of Tikal. Tikal was able to calm him down, stuff him into that emerald. Like
get
Do we know what
in
any of
that
this
emerald.
looks like? Yeah, just like with a plunger.
Yeah.
there's a lot of pictures of Chaos out there with Emerald as well. You or Tikal and all that stuff. It's all out on the internet. It looks like a giant water serpent. Like it's the best.
I know
way.
what Chaos looks like in game, where he's kind of like a goopy hedgehog.
I know what chaos looks like in real life because it's my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an apt description. I'm just trying to think. I'm just like trying to think of
So-
a good
the Chaos Emeralds were not called Chaos Emeralds until this point. Now the Chaos is...
Chaos Emerald is my slave name.
Yeah.
Chaos Emerald got... So the Master
Like, they're
Emerald...
coming for our regular emeralds. Look at all this chaos they're causing.
Yeah.
What are we gonna call them after this?
Well, the thing that was enslaved within the Master Emerald was named Chaos, too.
Yeah.
So that's where the name comes from.
Yeah.
And then all
They
the
burst
emeralds...
out.
Yeah. All the emeralds are scattered at this point.
Oh.
Yeah. So also, like, most of the echidnas from the Knuckles clan are knocked out. The ceiling of perfect chaos is what they call it. It surged,
Ceiling as in like the upper part of a house, or ceiling as in the verb of
Putting a lid on it.
Yeah.
putting a lid on it. Putting a lid on this giant serpent into a big old gem.
I know I legit needed clarification on
That
that.
was good. Though.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was
If
good.
you hadn't have, that was a good joke.
Yeah. So the surge from this energy surge from sealing as in putting it into a thing. Yeah,
Thank you.
into the Master Emerald. Created such an energy surge that it lifted off of the ground
Okay.
this fragment of the earth from the Mystic Ruins and lifted up into the sky, now known as Angel Island.
Oh.
Yeah, and this is a floating island that is still in the Sonic universe today, and it holds the Master Emerald, which has the only thing that has the power to negate all of the Chaos Emeralds.
Does it grant audience
Oh.
to only those who carry all the Chaos Emeralds?
So there's only one person
does
left who's there.
and
No
does
one
it
else is there.
Request 3 questions.
It's not a genie.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You
So
rub
we're-
the Chaos Emerald, and a genie pops out.
So there's a few echidna left, like I mentioned, and they're all staying up there guarding the thing. Fast forward about 4,000 years in the present day, there's only one left. from
Present
the-
Sonic Day.
Yeah.
That's Knuckles.
Knuckles is the
Knuckles
only
himself.
one left from the Echidna tribe that was called the Knuckles tribe. So much time has passed, and I don't know if they have short-term memory or what. He does not remember his past at all. All he knows is he has a one goal, is to protect this thing, and he took on the name Knuckles.
But he's like some sort of
Well, that's it.
messiah.
His parents like gave him the name.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, it's your destiny. Like,
Well-
guard this rock. You see this rock that nobody's touched in 4,000 years?
Make sure that stays that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, keep it that way, kid.
That's it. So
I'm gonna go die now."
Yeah.
That's what my parents told me when I was born.
Yeah.
We're gonna go die now.
We're gonna go die now.
So I'm confused as to...
Hey, you host a dumb podcast with your friends. I'm gonna go die now. And
That's what my dad told me. He was just like, CJAD just doesn't cut it anymore.
Yeah. So I'm confused. Like, that's a point that you said the parents like left him there, right? I'm
Yeah.
confused as to if the parents named him Knuckles after the tribe and left him there, or the power from the Master Emerald could have kept him alive for 4,000 years.
Just like
and he
generated in an echidna,
Yeah.
based on like past copies. Like,
Yeah, no, or like just like kept him alive. Like he was the last one to survive
Some sort of-
protecting the thing because he's strong.
Perfect being.
Yeah, and
no
he just
genitals.
forgot.
Oh.
And he just forgot. And he's just now he's named after. He's the only remnant left from his tribe, and he just took on that name because that's.
But the nature of keeping him alive that long, it has to keep like refreshing him, and it sets him back to like an old save state where he's like, "I was born in the year 1000." They're like, "It's the year 4020," and he's like, "Oh fuck me."
yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm up to date. Yeah, I'm cool, guys. Don't
yeah.
worry about me.
yeah. So that's pretty much where I want to leave it, though. Is that's where Knuckles comes from. Is he was part of the original tribe that protected all of the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald before the first time they were scattered within recorded history, and he still to this day is the one who protects that. Anytime you see him with Sonic, he's leaving the leaving the Master Emerald alone just to go hang out with Sonic.
That's dumb. That's too bad.
I mean, my parents told me this thing was really important.
Yeah.
But I want to go hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm 4,000 years old. I spent enough time here.
I mean,
Exactly.
you guys know how it is. You invite your friends over, and they're like, "No, you got to go meet them." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You make
Yeah,
plans. You always have to go
yeah.
out to do whatever
No,
they're
it's
doing. They're
like,
not gonna come meet
How's
you.
Sonic can get to a floating island without 3 loop-de-loops and a jump? Like, a couple of
Look.
red springs.
A fucking ladder would never do it. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
So that's like a little Sonic thing. I honestly got into it thinking it was gonna be super shallow, and I barely scratched the surface on Sonic. There's a lot of Sonic lore.
No,
out
we
there.
did. We didn't talk about Sonic. We didn't talk about Tails.
No,
I think
Peter
Sonic,
knew Tails' name, which
Yeah.
was surprising. to
Miles
me.
per hour.
Yep.
Miles per hour,
I learned that today. I didn't know that before.
which doesn't involve Tails.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
Tails is a call sign.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
even an anagram.
It just
It's-
always
it's-
follows Sonic.
You know, like how like Arlie Ermy at the beginning of Full Metal Jacket is yelling at people, giving them nicknames.
Yeah.
Like Private Joker, Snowball.
That's how Tails got his name.
Exactly. Tails just.
He was the
like,
Tails of the
yeah,
company.
it's like, what's your name, Private? He's like, Boss Browerson. Bullshit, you got 2 tails. I'm gonna call you Private Tails. You like that nickname, Private? Sir, yes, sir. Bullshit.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Lee Ermey.
That's how it happens.
Lee Ermey. Does Tails only have 2 tails?
3, I think.
He's got 2.
2? Oh yeah, at least.
He had like
Get the name.
I thought he had like 9.
No, that's
Ninetales is a Pokemon
It's also
Yeah.
a thing from Naruto.
and a lady Pokemon.
no. It's also a torture method.
It's Kato Ninetales.
It's a type of
Kato
whip.
Ninetales.
Yeah.
Kato Ninetales is a 9-barbed whip, and
I
then
cannot picture
the
picture
nine-tailed
Tails.
fox is some kind of Japanese god.
I cannot picture Tails from Sonic with only 2 tails.
I thought you had 3 because like whenever you would hover, it like spins
I
like a
have no
helicopter.
idea though. I never played a Sonic game, so I'm not an expert on the subject or anything. I'm just having a hard time.
I'm not a
myself.
doctor.
I'm
but
not a doctor, but
I'm saying Tails probably has
drink
more than
this
2
tea. You're gonna be fine.
tails.
Yeah.
This holistic medicine.
That's it. We have at least 25 times more episodes than Tails has tails. Now, at this point, I'm really happy about it, guys. We did it. 50 episodes. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Over a year of
Tails
recording.
has 50 tails. Lore Boys canon.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
One for every episode.
One
Yeah,
for
one
every
for every
episode.
tale we have told.
Oh,
Yeah.
You son of a bitch! You told me one bad joke at the top of the episode.
No, that was good. I loved it.
50 episodes. It's over. We're done. We're
I love
done.
them all.
That's all we got.
I mean, Jamie just peeked us. Like,
Well, it'll
we were
never,
saving that joke for the episode 100 Sonic 2.
never
But-
get.
If you want to find me on the internet, I am James Miller. You can find me at JAYMILLK64 on PSN. Twitch.tv/TheLoreBoys is where I do the streaming whenever I can. Got a girlfriend lately, so I haven't been doing it as often, but I'm going to make more time for you boys. And
Got a girlfriend lately. Sucks. Whatever.
yeah.
Committing to streaming more.
Unless you're listening
she's
to this.
She's fantastic. In case
Does she
she
listen to
listens.
the podcast? Mine does.
She has. And if you're listening out there, you're amazing.
That means I
hope
got
you
the bronze medal girlfriend. Out of the 3 of us.
have-
She's never listened to it.
Well, I think she's listened to like the first 30 minutes until she gets tired of our antics. But
That is
anyway.
better than literally nothing.
Yeah, exactly. That's where you can find me. Where can I find you, Peter?
Moi, you say?
I said you.
Toi, we say.
At,
Yeah.
at Pete O'Donohue on Twitter. I do the artwork. So DeviantArt, I gotta like work on the tags, but it's O'Manahue on DeviantArt. That's where you can download the 1080p versions, or it is loreboys.wordpress.com. We're getting our own domain soon, so it'll be much better. That's where you can get all our artwork, and we see all the.
When's the new display picture coming? I want you to commit in an episode.
Oh, put him on blast.
Actually, what's funny is I wasn't going to talk about this on air,
Yeah.
air quotes, because we do not record live. I was going to talk about this when we were done. It's going to come out with this episode.
All right. That's
Yeah.
the Lord Boys guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it, because I have a long weekend.
Yeah.
So I was going to do I was going to do our new DP over the weekend, and then
Sick.
do the episode artwork.
I love
on
DP.
Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. I think that's it. I sometimes announce I'm going to stream, but frankly don't really enjoy it very much. Maybe you'll find me on twitch.tv/loreboys.
God of War, I'm still what I'm on.
Ethan.
so-
I'm at Ethan the Dead Man. Thank you so much, guys. 50 episodes. That means a lot. If you're listening to this right now, you're doing great. Keep telling your friends. For everyone who wants to support the show financially,
Loreboys Prime.
we have a service called Lore Boys Prime, sometimes called Lore Boys Premium. We don't remember which one it started as, but it's basically a monthly subscription fee that we charge, but we give like sweet ass perks.
Yeah.
This week, in honor of Tails and all his tales, we have bought so many fucking lizards. And
Again.
We did this again?
well, we did this again because this time lizards, their tails come right off. So we're shipping out tails. The first 50. That's right. 50 subscribers.
One per episode.
To Lore Boys Premium. One per episode. You get a tail in the mail, baby. They call it tail mail.
Yeah, I was going to say...
We're sending
I
tail
was
mail
gonna
by
say
snail mail.
Mail
No,
tail.
that's actually what, as Netflix used to be, that's what Tinder used to be. Like,
Tail mail?
Yeah, exactly.
You mail them back when you're done.
Get over-
So the first 50 subscribers get a tail in the mail.
You get a
and
withered lizard tail.
a beta key to the new Tinder.
In a dusty envelope. Yeah.
And that constitutes a Lore Boys.
Lore boys.
Oh, what the-
Welcome to Lore Boys, our 50th episode. Yeah. Let me think about it. We're Sonic. We talk about Sonic for the first time ever. The origin of the Chaos Emeralds, the creation of the Angel Island, and the origin story of Knuckles. Stay tuned for a jaw-crunching, Ethan fucking dragon smashing good time. I stopped.